You know that expression that the universe always provides? I just made this engraved dog tag for fun for my sister. I was telling her today about my new engraving project, and she said she just happened to be looking into getting a custom dog tag for her dog, Chloe, with their phone number on the back. So I showed her this, and I told her that I would add the phone number, and I'm going to send it to her tomorrow. Gotta love the universe.
Hello Livewires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today I have a super special video. I got this amazing package in the mail from Wecreat. It is their portable laser engraver. They approached me for a collaboration, and even though I don't ever do engraving, I thought it's going to be a great opportunity for me to learn and to combine the wire with the engraving possibilities. The sky is the limit. We are going to check it out. This is the box. It is a portable engraver. You can bring it to craft shows, and it doesn't weigh too much. Look at this. I could even pick it up. It certainly weighs much less than my rolling mill, which weighs about 70 pounds. So this isn't too bad. It's pretty awesome. And it comes with the instruction book, and there's this starter pack of materials.
There's a variety of dog tags and jewelry, also leather patches and vinyl.
We're going to pull it out and put it on the table. We've got this little box underneath with more accessories. Can't wait to do these for Amber. Wow, this is a cool machine. So I've taken off the tape, and now we're going to lift up the cover, remove these pieces, and here we have the exhaust pipe. Remove more styrofoam. This is really well packaged. It's not going to break at all in delivery. It comes with the exhaust hose that you're going to unscrew these and attach this to the back. And this one you can vent out the window, or you can play it as an accordion. You could also buy a filter to attach to the end of the hose so that you don't need to work by an open window. These are the plates that you are going to be using when you do your engraving. I will remove the tape, and we're going to be putting it all together.
I cut a piece of foam core board that I'm going to put in the window and cut out a circle just to put the hose inside. I cut it a little smaller than the hose itself. To attach the hose to the machine, you take out the screws at the back and you attach the metal plate with those 4 screws. And from there, I'm going to put my panel into the window and close it up. You can make it a little larger so there's no cracks, or tape it up. And then I attach the end of the hose onto the metal plate. We slide it right on there, get the metal band, close it up, and screw it tightly. So that way all your exhaust will go outside. I got it all set up. I put in the power cord and also the USB to the computer. I found the software, no problem, everything was going great, but when I tried to power on, crickets. I tried to change my plug, I tried to change my extension cord, I tried so many things. I phoned customer service, and while I was on hold, I simply grabbed the handle of the laser module and I picked it up and readjusted it to make sure it went right down into the correct position. So at that point, I can tighten up this screw, and you have the wrench that you could go in and tighten it up some more. And at that point, I was able to turn on the power switch. Voila! I did a little test with one of the graphics in the Wecreat software on the wood. Hey you guys, I just made my first engraving. This is on the test sheet with the wood. I just troubleshot what settings to put it at, and it's quite light, which is really nice. I actually want to make some of these and tint them with the paint. I'm super excited. Here's the process. You remove the lens cap. Always be sure to do that. They'll give you a little reminder as well. And we're going to power up the machine. You're going to see the little red dot there, and we want to line it up with the blue dot. Here's the software. We're going to choose our device. Little reminder to remove the lens cap. And we're going to go ahead and choose an image that we want to print on the wood. I want to try to tint some of these engravings later, so I chose a flower. I'm going to make it a little larger to fit the size of the wood. Make sure you choose your material. And we want to start it. You're going to see the piece and send it to the engraver. Be sure to close it up. Push the power button and it's going to engrave. This one took about 8 minutes. I had it on a darker setting. You could do it a little lighter, it'll take less time. So I've sped up the video, but it actually took about 8 minutes to do this quite dark engraving. And when you open it up, here's the finished piece. It's really beautifully done with lots of detail. For the dog tag, I'm going to create my own artwork on Canva. So I'm going to open up a new project. I'm going to put the dimensions in pixels of what I want to make, open it up, and we will go to the side and choose text font, and we're going to type in what we want to type in. I'm doing Chloe, and from there I'm going to choose the type of font that I want. So you can go through and see what looks best. I'm choosing something that's a little more bold so it will show up well when you engrave it. We're going to put it in position, and now I want to add a little dog paw. So there's all kinds of elements that you can get on Canva. I have a pro account, so I have access to all kinds of different elements. It's a really great program. I use it to make my PDF books as well. And we're going to save the project. We want to save it with a transparent background. Download it to the computer. And from there we'll go ahead and open the Wecreat software. So here it comes. I've actually written out the instructions. I don't follow video instructions so well sometimes, so I wrote it all out. I have the powered USB hub that I needed for the power on my computer. We're going to remove the lens cap, close it up again. We'll turn on the power. You can see the little red light in there. And we are going to choose the device. And we want to use the red light for engraving the metal. I'm going to choose aluminum. I'm going to place the dog tag on the engraver bed. Make sure it's in the right position. You're going to line up the red and the blue dots for the focus. You can do it with the dial or you push the button. And we're going to go over to the software. I will open my artwork. Confirm. It's going to be large, so we want to pull in the corner so it's going to fit our piece. And we're going to refresh so we can see the actual dog tag on the engraver bed. This way we can position it easily in place. Make sure it's centered. And we're going to push start. Make sure the lid is closed, push the power button, and here it goes in real time. This one doesn't take too long at all. You can see it coming along. You see the laser going back and forth. These are really fun to make, and the sky is the limit. They make great gifts, or they're wonderful to sell at craft shows. You can custom make them on the spot if you bring your engraver with you. Here comes Chloe. Just bring it right down, and you can engrave your phone number on the back in case ever your doggy gets lost. Almost done. Looks great. Open it up, and here we have Chloe. I have a stainless steel dog tag that I'm going to do next. So I'm going to use one of these little gadgets to hold it properly in place. They just slide onto the plate that's on the engraver bed, and you can position your piece, close the lid, and I refresh the page so I can see it on the software. Now I'm going to import my artwork. Again, we're going to do Callie on the dog tag. We're going to pull it in to be the right size, position it in place, adjust it in there, make sure it's centered. Now we'll push the start button. We're going to send it to the machine, push the power on the laser, and it's going to start engraving. This one took about 15 seconds to engrave on the steel. The steel is a really nice solid metal. You can also engrave in color if you like. Here's the finished product. Now we're going to do a guitar pick. This is aluminum. We'll put it on the engraving bed. I made a little error with this one. I actually forgot to take the plastic off, so be sure if you have some metal blanks to remove the protective coating before you engrave. We're going to choose aluminum, and we are going to get a graphic from the images in the software. You can scroll through, there's a lot of variety, or you can import your own graphic. So choose the one you want. I like this little owl. I thought it was really cute. Refresh the page so we can see what's on the engraving bed. We're going to center that on the pick. I want to make sure I have space to poke a hole at the top. And now we're going to send it to the machine, push the power, and it's going to do the engraving. 30 seconds later, it was finished. Pull it out of the machine. Super, super cute. I love this one. Here's the stainless and the aluminum tags. With the aluminum, the metal is soft. You can punch a little hole at the bottom if you want to dangle a little bead or another little charm. So once you have the little hole, you can take some 20 gauge wire. I'm going to make a little loop at the end and center the loop, pinch it in, and put a little bead on there. You can also use a head pin if you prefer. We'll cut the end flush. We're going to make a little centered loop. If you want it even more secure, cut the wire longer and wind it around. This is quite simple. We're just going to put it into the hole of the dog tag and close up the loop. Make sure the ends are flush, and there's our little dangling bead. For the guitar pick, we can also do a little hole. This guitar pick is aluminum. You can also engrave on a plastic guitar pick. There's so many possibilities for this machine. Again, we're going to take our wire and make a little loop at the end of the wire. Make a little centered loop. I'm going to link up some other tutorials that would be fun to do with the engraved metal. We're going to hook it on there and close it up. Make sure there's no little pokey ends. Add a little bead on there. Clip the end to about 1/2 inch. Take your pliers, bend it out and around into a closed loop. Close it up. Adjust them so they're straight. You can take 2 pairs of pliers to make sure the wires are straight, and there's your finished guitar pick with the engraved owl. Super cute. Thank you so much, Wecreat, for sending me this awesome engraver. I can't wait to experiment more combining metal pieces with wire. Stay tuned for more tutorials. I'll link up the Wecreat website in the description below the video. Be sure to comment below with any special requests for projects that involve engraving. Check out my Heather Boyd art channel, where I will be experimenting with engraving and painting on wood. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be notified for my next tutorial. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.